I'd like to talk about last night. Last night I went to the pub and I drank a Heineken. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. Hi, I'm Harry and this is day 133 of taking a nice bath every single day to help my mental health, help me stay clean and sober, living free from active addiction. Let's get it. We are at 3.4 degrees. Good morning, gang. Oh, oh yeah. Woo! Good morning. Welcome to day 133. 133! Oh, so, I'd like to talk about last night. Last night I went to the pub and I drank a Heineken 0.0. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like I've always been not an advocate, but I've always said to people, be careful, because non-alcoholic drinks can be, well, up until last night, I thought a gateway. I feel a bit weird, to be fair, because I'm not so sure whether or not I should have drunk it. I made the decision on the way down there. We went out for drinks for a friend's birthday. A couple of the people in the party were drinking, a couple weren't, and obviously Fliss and I arrived, and we weren't drinking. And yeah, I got to the bar, and my friend was like, "What drink do you want?" And I was like, "I might have a 0.0, just to sort of see what it's like." Because up until recently, I've always said, just be really careful. You know, don't fucking drink non-alcoholic drinks because they're a gateway. You know, if you have one, then you probably want a real one, and be really careful. But actually, last night I drank only one beer, one 0.0 Heineken. Non-alcoholic drink, a pint, and it was on tap, and it tasted really nice. And I took a few swigs at the beginning. I thought, fucking hell, it's quite gassy. I thought, fucking hell, this feels alright. And yeah, I literally had one drink. Fliss had a Pepsi Max or a Diet Coke, whatever. And yeah, I just sat and enjoyed an evening with friends, good company. There were people on the dance floor, people in and out of the toilets, as you do in pubs. In pubs in Portsmouth, that's what you expect. But I wasn't tempted, I wasn't drawn to it. And weirdly, last night, before I went, I was thinking of ways to get away with drinking in a weird, twisted way. I was almost plotting in my head, right? I was thinking, right, if I go to the pub, I'll have one non-alcoholic beer. This is just like my thoughts earlier in the day yesterday. I'll have one non-alcoholic beer. Look at all these lined up. Hello, morning. I'll have one non-alcoholic beer, and then that won't be enough. So what I'll do is I'll use that as an excuse as to why I'm having a real beer, and then I'll have a real beer, then I'll get loads of cocaine, and then I'll go home and I'll get fucked. And I was like, what the fuck am I even thinking? And then I was like, do I even want to go tonight? Anyway, after a chat with Fliss and speaking to a few other people, yeah, I made the decision to go. We had a lovely evening. I had one non-alcoholic pint, and then I came home, and I watched a bit of I'm a Celeb, and Fliss and I went to sleep, and I woke up and I went to the beach and had a lovely morning with Manmind, where we all went for a dip in the sea. So I've already done this once today. And yeah, I really love these mornings, Sunday mornings. They're fucking beautiful, man. Real sense of brotherhood, and you feel like you're part of a tribe. It's really, really, really nice. Anyway, yeah, I feel alright after last night, so I'm not going to give you any suggestions. I'm not going to say to you, you should or shouldn't drink non-alcoholic drinks. It's entirely up to you. I just wanted to try it last night to see how I felt. But one thing I do know is when I finally got there and I finally ordered that drink, I wasn't ordering it to change the way I felt, because I was happy with how I felt. Does that make sense? So I wasn't drinking it to try to change or try to get some sort of buzz. Yeah, I drank it because I wanted to enjoy it. I wanted to see what it felt like in a social situation with a pint that was non-alcoholic. And I felt fine. It didn't trigger me. But I don't plan to do it again soon, and I don't plan to do lots of it, because if I was doing that every weekend, going out to the pubs and hanging around in, mates' kitchens whilst they're all doing it, I'm setting myself up for failure. So, but it was a friend's birthday. We said we'd go, and we had a lovely evening. And yeah, I drank a non-alcoholic Heineken 0.0. And I felt alright. And I did make sure, because I asked the barmaid before she poured it, I said, is it 0.0 or is it 0.01? Because if it's 0.01, I don't really want it, because that's got alcohol in it. Not that I'm using it, not that I probably wouldn't have felt guilty if it was a 0.01, because I wasn't drinking it to change the way I felt. But at the same time, yeah, you've got to be mindful, you've got to be careful, do you know what I mean? You've got to be really careful. So, but yeah, I feel good, man. I feel good. I've had a great 24 hours, and I'm feeling optimistic, and I'm looking forward to a lovely day indoors with the missus, because it's miserable out here. And on that note, I am going under. Ooh. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like, follow and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you in the morning. Bosh! Woo! Let's get it! Oh, shit, where's my towel?